to beat my day. I grind in the back of mine, keep it moving like a sea. I make you laugh and giggle, cuddle with little, kiss on your neck. Now girl, let me see that thing jiggle. Girlfriend, your body so, I can tell you a superstar. P-L-U-E-S-T-A. I can tell around the block how sexy you. I drink Red Bull so I keep stamina. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Pretty Ricky, pretty boy doing pretty good things, making pretty good change. Getting pretty good, pretty chicks, getting pretty damn rich. Pretty Ricky in the Mavericks.
Let me set the scene for you, baby. Out the shower so fresh and so clean, baby. Staring in your eyes, I can see the fire. Got you hypnotized, can you feel the vibe? Staring in your eyes, I can see the fire. Got you hypnotized, can you feel the vibe?
You're kissing on me, girl, you're killing me softly. Now you see why you chose me. It's ooh, you're vibing with me, baby. Ride with me, relax your mind, take your time with me. I love you, but if you ride for me, now come and kiss me, say your body gets sweet. Just ride with me,
got more game than a little bit. Baby girl, 5'5", round eyes with a thick lip, thick thigh with a slim hip, sugar honey icy, baby girl so sweet. In a bag of chips, I like to catch when she coming home. Lights out, girl, you know it's on, looking good like a Sunday cone. You got me hoping, no sugar coating, love John is stroking, no joking, girl I'm focused. The bedroom smoking, get some air up in this room, girl. If loving you is wrong, then I wanna be right, so I'ma take my time and do it right. Cause we got all night, baby girl, just
ride with me, relax your mind, take your time with me. I love you, but if you ride for me, now come and kiss me, so your body gets sweet. Just ride with me, baby.
I got my iPhone 7 on the way. I can't wait to get it. I had the iPhone 8 before. It got stolen. But I always knew I was going to end up running through all the iPhones because I do the videos or whatnot, so it looks good on the celebrity to have all these different phones. You can take different pictures and all that because they have all these different colors. And the price isn't as high as you may think when you're younger. When you first get your first iPhone, I remember when I first got my very first iPhone. But they are very special, and they're the best phones, some of the best. Like, I always have to have my iPhone. Now, I want one of those Note 10 Pluses, but right now it's all about my new rose gold iPhone. So before I used to have the gold iPhone 8, now I'm getting the rose gold iPhone 7. And I'll be keeping it right on me. I'll never let it go. Never. I'll keep it right in my pocket. It's an iPhone. Yeah. It's not my... See, that's the thing. You put your whole life on these iPhones. You know, it's like your whole life on the iPhone. On your iPhone. But I lost my iPhone, and I thought I wouldn't have been able to move on, but I soon learned that I was able to move on, and days went by, and I slowly recuperated, and you know, all the accounts and all that. As long as you are smart with the setting up, you can get access back to it. And then it's $300 for the new phone. And boom, you're back on iPhone. And actually, this one had 128 gig space, whereas my iPhone 8 had 64 gigs. So the processor isn't that bad. The processors, yeah, the processor isn't that. I mean, the processor isn't as good as the iPhone 8, but it's still really nice. The iPhone 7, it's basically like a little bit less of a camera, a little bit less of a processor, but I got more space for saving my videos. Now I can do TikToks again and whatnot of all that, because all this stuff happens or whatever, and I can't even do a TikTok because TikTok's nice. You can just take out your phone really fast and record. Whereas with the DSLR, I have to transfer the files to my computer. Where with TikTok, you don't, so it's easier. You can do a couple different TikToks or whatnot. Same with Instagram. The thing is with Instagram is they want me to rebuild my profile or what have you, but you know, I'm not really in the mood for it. I built that profile since 2013 or 2012 or whatever it was, and I'm not really in the mood to build that profile anymore, that Instagram. I already did that. And I have everything saved from my time with Instagram. So that's what I suggest. If you're looking, hey, if you're one of these people, that's how I was. I heard about Instagram, yada, yada. I remember before I was even on Instagram. That's why I need to start recording music. I got a lot of good music, but I'm lacking on hard drive space. But I just got that new phone, but I won't be on Instagram. Maybe I will take a couple pics, but I won't be re-uploading any of my stuff on Instagram really much because that's just wasting my time, I feel like. But you know where all my old Instagram, all my most popular stuff, my stuff everybody loved, they wish it was still on Instagram. It killed a lot of fidelity with Instagram. It's going to be over there on Flickr and all that and stuff like that because Instagram removed my profile and everybody knew how hard I worked on it and how good it was and yada yada. So the message it sends the rest of the general population is there's no point in even trying on Instagram. Yeah, take your 1 or 2 or 3 photos or whatever. But when it comes to like being big on Instagram and all that, if there's any way that they can slice their knife through your business, they'll do it and cut the cake and eat it and all that. So be careful of that. And just make sure that you have all your photos and stuff saved and backed up on like external hard drives and all that, or else, well, you don't have 100% chance of saving it on Instagram. The fact is, people look at it like a percentage. They're like, hey, I'm not this guy, but they did it to a lot of other people. So I know that there's a 90% chance, or you know what I mean? You know that there isn't 100%. You know that Instagram's not 100%. That's all everybody knows now is that Instagram isn't a 100% business. They're more like 75%. You know that you can risk your photos. They might get deleted. You know, because you signed the agreement that says that you can be deleted at any time. So take it from me, before you do end up getting deleted or whatever, to save all your videos and your pictures so that you can, because you didn't just start Instagram to be on Instagram. That's how you did it, to take pictures using their easy to use editors and all that as well. Like those are also your life pictures, not just an Instagram profile. I mean, wouldn't you like to keep this picture for when you were like 70 years old and you want to, you know what I mean? So, or other reasons, you could be 40 years old and you want that picture for something on your wall or something. to remember when you took that Instagram or et cetera, et cetera. It's a major investment. But Instagram is just this little app but you got to save your content. It's a content creation app. That's how they made themselves. Everybody thought it was this big brand, this big safe brand where, yeah, but it's not. It's just a piece of software for creating pictures. Yeah, we all thought they were like this. We all thought it was like this super secure investment place where you can upload your photo. It'd be there for like hundreds of years. People would be able to go on your profiles and see your pictures and say whatever they wanted or whatever, but it's not like that or what have you. They have specific people that they like at certain times, specific people that they don't. News, just like your stock market, they run it like a stock market. Like if they hear any bad news on the fake news or whatever, they shut your Instagram down, like they drop the stock on people. So it's not one of those companies like they tried to make everyone think where they can be trusted. It's just a piece of software. You go on there, just like this piece of software is, where you export so all they are is photo and video exportation software. They're not anything else. Don't invest too much money into it. It's not an investment. It's just like a piece of software, what have you, to create a photo. And then you save your photos and generally keep them for other purposes. You may be able to have an Instagram profile, but here's the thing. Instagram doesn't even rank on Google. Like you think, oh, I'm uploading Instagram, I'm going to be big. People are going to be able to Google my name and my pictures are going to come up. Instagram doesn't even rank on Google. It's like this hidden private app that doesn't even show up on Google. Your photos don't even show up on Google. They're hidden. They're just hidden within this login Instagram crap. It's not worth nothing. How I used it was I liked how it was a good content creator for the photos and the videos, but I just used it for that or what have you. I tried to invest in it, but they steal everyone's investment over there, what have you, and delete your stuff and all that. But here's the thing. I still got my videos and photos because I saved them, and now they're on Google and all that. So it was a pretty good investment doing the Instagram, because I saved everything. If I wouldn't have saved everything, I would have been like warning you and all that, but you got to save everything. There's like software you can pay for $50 where you can back up your entire Instagram. But everybody's known about backing stuff up on anything on the internet. But we all thought like, well, a lot of people think that like, hey, I don't have to back it up because Instagram and all that are like these huge companies that like, but they don't have that much space. Like they clear people out all the time. Like they love you for like a year or 2 or 5 or whatever, and then they clear you out to make room for another person or what have you. It's not like it's like, hey, what about Drake? Yeah, Drake, that's it. Not you. Okay? So you want to have a 5,000 post account like Drake, Champagne Poppy? I'm sorry. Basically, what they're saying at Instagram is that's Drake. No one else can have a 5,000 account. It doesn't matter if you can take pictures like him. They'll delete you or what have you. It's all like manipulated. So it's not like a free. Like, it's not like anybody could sign up, but not anybody could be on there because they just, like, they'll delete. If you become big like Drake and you don't back your shit up, they'll delete your stuff and you lost all your stuff. And then they'll laugh at you and say, that's Drake, that's Drake. Okay? So be very safe about that. I knew they were going to do that because I knew how they were ever since, hey, I used to live in the States and whatnot, and my accounts used to get deleted all the time and shit like that. And that's what they do to people. So beware. Don't waste your time on Instagram. That shit's whack.